from PSG. He's not gone on the tour of Japan. What have you seen? Shaq!
A terrifying moment playing out on live TV.
I need some help. I need medical.
ESPN analyst Shaka Hislop collapsing on air just minutes before a soccer match at the Rose Bowl. The 54-year-old former Premier League player seen stumbling before collapsing to the ground. His co-host, Dan Thomas, immediately calling for medical staff before the broadcast cut to a commercial. Later at halftime, a visibly relieved Thomas gave viewers an update on Hislop's condition.
It's good news. He's conscious, he's talking. I think he's a little embarrassed about it all. He's apologized profusely.
And now Hislop himself speaking out.
That was awkward. What a 24 hours this has been. Listen, every so often life gives you a moment to pause, and this was mine. There's so much I have to be thankful for. My wife, kids, family, loved ones. My response now has to be to seek out the best medical opinion that I can get and listen to what my doctors have to say.
Hislop ending his message by thanking the ESPN employees that rushed to his aid, saying he'll be back soon.
I'm looking forward to getting back, doing what I enjoy doing most. See you in a bit.
Now, the temperature was around 86 degrees at the time, but still no word on what caused him to faint.
Overnight, ABC News confirming Grammy-winning singer Tori Kelly rushed to the hospital after collapsing while out with friends. She passed out at dinner after her heart began beating rapidly, saying Kelly was out for a while. Sources close to the singer say she was carried to a friend's car and rushed to Cedars-Sinai Hospital, where doctors reportedly found multiple blood clots near her vital organs.
We turn next tonight to the major health scare for LeBron James' oldest son, the basketball star himself. 18-year-old Broony James suffering cardiac arrest during basketball practice at USC. The medical staff rushing in until paramedics arrived, then rushing him to the hospital and the ICU. Tonight, he is in stable condition after some terrifying moments on the court there. So what was it? And what is the difference between cardiac arrest and a heart attack? ABC's Mola Lengi from Los Angeles now.
Broony James, son of basketball legend LeBron James, collapsing during practice at USC after suffering cardiac arrest. The 18-year-old college freshman rushed to the hospital yesterday morning.
The rest is unconscious. 3400 South Figueroa.
Tonight, the James family says Broony is in stable condition and out of the ICU. A spokesman adding, LeBron and Savannah wish to publicly send their deepest thanks and appreciation to the USC medical and athletics staff for their incredible work and dedication to the safety of their athletes.
It's pretty uncommon, actually, for someone to be so quickly out of the ICU after resuscitation from cardiac arrest. So this is a very good sign.
Broony, a 2023 McDonald's All-American, was one of the most highly sought-after high school basketball players in the country. It's the second time in just over a year that a USC player suffered cardiac arrest. Last July, team trainers jumped in to do CPR on freshman Vince Iwuchukwu after a coach saw him struggling. The school posting a video about the experience.
I mean, they're superheroes. I mean, like, they're definition of superheroes. Like, superheroes save people's lives, and that's what they did.
Iwuchukwu recovered and was back on the court just 6 months later. Unlike a heart attack, where an artery is blocked, which can cause chest pain and shortness of breath, cardiac arrest occurs when the heart suddenly stops beating, causing a person to collapse or stop breathing. Patients need immediate CPR or a shock from a defibrillator. The leading causes in young athletes are cardiomyopathy, an enlarged heart, or arrhythmia, an abnormal electrical signal. Doctors will now try to determine what exactly happened to Broony James.
We don't know what caused his arrest at this point, and he will undergo extensive testing in the next few days, I'm sure, to get to the bottom of it.
LeBron has talked about one day playing on the same NBA team with Broony.
That would be ideal for sure. Being with him, spending a full year with him in the same uniform, that would be the icing on the cake.
Just weeks ago, Broony and the family presented his father with an ESPY award. That same night, in an emotional moment, the Buffalo Bills' Damar Hamlin honoring the medical team and trainers who saved him after cardiac arrest from a hit to the chest. Tonight, Hamlin tweeting, "Prayers to Broony and the James family as well. Here for you guys just like you have been for me, my entire process."
Everyone's so glad that Broony James is okay, stable condition, and will still get that chance, hopefully, to play with his father on the same team. In the meantime, Mola with us from USC tonight, and Mola, we heard doctors who remind us all today that this scare is just one more really powerful reminder about the importance of learning CPR and knowing what to do if someone around us suffers from cardiac arrest.
Well, yeah, that's right, David. Doctors we spoke with today say that CPR and defibrillators can really make all the difference. In fact, if CPR is performed immediately, it can double, even triple the chances of survival for someone going through a cardiac arrest outside of a hospital. And doctors say in the case of Broony James, it was those quick actions here at USC that very likely made all the difference. David?
A lot of praise for that team.
What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you on the other side of midnight, heading into Wednesday morning now. I saw these particular stories right here, you understand, and it seems to me ever since the V before the X came on the scene, we have a trend of this kind of thing happening. Let's not act like we don't know why, okay? I mean, from the youngest people to the oldest, as well as the in-between, as we can see here. Young athletes collapsing with, whatever they want to call it, heart attack, cardiac arrest, the same thing. Blood clots. Now, your boy right here, Shaka Hislop, here on the left, he claimed it was the heat. You know, I mean, whatever, he want to call it. But I don't think it was the heat that made him drop like a sack of bricks. Okay? I really don't. If you notice, before he collapsed, he did not have not one drop of sweat on him whatsoever. And you have Tori Kelly here. She just collapsed, and said to have blood clots. I've heard some things about what causes these blood clots. It's been so many people diagnosed with blood clots and collapses since the V before the X. Okay? Last but not least, Broony James, son of the infamous basketball star, LeBron James. Okay? Well, we just heard what happened to him. You understand? And then, there was that football player. When he collapsed on the field, they wasn't looking for him to make it, but he pulled through. Okay? I'll tell you something, people. This is by no coincidence that things like this is taking place. Okay? There ain't no way that this is a coincidence. Don't let them fool you. We all know what it is. Let's not kid ourselves, okay? And the people that this has affected all know what it is. But of course, they're going to remain tight-lipped about it because, well, the seed of the devil requires them to do just that. All right? I'm sure there may be some people that you guys may know personally that's been affected by this trend that's taking place not only in America but all over this planet now. Wherever the V before the X was implemented. This is by no coincidence. We know what it is for those of us that has common sense and spiritual discernment. So you can't trick me, okay? When you got spiritual discernment, you can't be tricked. You know what it is. Now, I hope these people pull through and everything works out well for them, but something tells me it's not. I mean, really, I'm serious. But nevertheless, I wish the best for him. I'll just say that, and whoever else that may be going through these trending situations these days. It's not funny, but at the same time, it is funny. Because a lot of these people were told for their own good, don't do it. Don't do it. And yet they did it anyway. So that's just what it is, you know? That's all I got on this one, people. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular situation right here in the comments section. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.